Hi, I'm Shawnalei, and this is Selling the Hawaiian Way. Today's tips are for first-time home sellers, and I sat down with my friend Alexander Zachrin from Avenues Real Estate to get his thoughts. What is some advice that you would give for somebody that has never sold their apartment before?
So if someone's selling the apartment or the house for the first time ever, I would really give two pieces of advice pretty much. Okay. First, know your timeline, know how soon you need to make a deal. As an example, I was selling an apartment, the owner wanted to buy something else in Florida after they sold the apartment in New York, and they're like, yeah, we're not in a rush, and we can give it a time, but then at the same time, in Florida, everything was growing, right? Florida now, Miami now, in 2022, it's completely different ballpark. Right. Completely different game and market compared to 2022. Yeah. So in this case, we really had to sell faster. Yeah. So know your timeline, know how soon and how bad you want to sell. And the second thing, be open to an honest opinion. A lot of brokers that would come and say, yeah, I can sell your apartment for $5 million or whatever, overpriced. Right. And maybe it's music to someone's ears, but we really sometimes need to be brutally honest. Yeah. Maybe this apartment is not worth $5 million. Maybe it's worth $4 million. Right. But if I promise you $5 million as a broker, I'm wasting your time most likely. Yeah. So be super real with yourself, honest with yourself. But you sell a lot of apartments. What would you tell to those people?
What would I tell them? Yes. Well, I would say that most important thing is interview multiple agents. See what their track record is. Not only do you need to like somebody, but you also need to see how much knowledge do they actually have based on their experience, on whether they've sold in the area, if they sold in the building, or do they just have a sales history in general, specifically representing sellers.
Working on the other side.
Exactly, working on the other side. It's not the same at all, right?
Yeah.
And I think that it's important to have both. You should have an agent, you should hire an agent that has both expertise in buying and in selling, because when you understand what it's like to be on the opposite side, you can then sell a little bit better.
You know the psychology
Exactly,
of both sides.
You understand the psychology of both sides. You don't look at it from a biased perspective. You see what are the pros, you see what are the cons, and then obviously as salespeople, we are constantly handling various objections. So with those cons, you're able to see okay, well, how can I overcome that objection? And I feel like when the people are buying, sometimes they just meet somebody at the open house and they call it a day, right? They had a good interaction. Yeah. But then, exactly, they had some fun. But then for selling, it's a lot more difficult because it's a lot more marketing knowledge, overall market knowledge, pricing knowledge, basically what you mentioned. And then, how the comps and how everything is trading in the building. And then most importantly, do you like that person? Because nobody wants to work with somebody they don't really like.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's personal chemistry.
Exactly. It's relationships.
Relationships. It's not just relations, it's relationships.
I love it. Well, anyways, Alexander, thank you so much.
Thanks, Shauna. Thanks for having me. Did we kill it?
Did
we kill it?
We killed it, 100%. Thank you so much for coming on. So, you know what I'm going to tell everybody, right? Smash that like button.
I want you to smash this button real hard and
and use the subscribe bell, right?
And follow for more.
Follow for more.
If it's YouTube, it's ding. If it's Instagram, it's just click it.
It's click it.
Yeah. If it's TikTok, you just follow.
Yeah.
No sound.
No, but I like my bell. Ding.
So, ding.
Ding.